No, when you make a fire, there are different ways of going about it, but I like the one where you put, a few twigs like this, and you lean it up against, so you get an airflow, a space for airflow, and also for refill of lighter wood, right? Because you're using smaller twigs to start the fire and the larger ones to keep it going. And well, if you're gonna stack wood, this would be the way to do it, because that way you can always refill whatever you're starting the fire with, right? That makes it a lot easier to actually get it going. And around here, I don't even have to cut down anything. I mean, like, it's dry wood is abundant here. It's a ridiculous amount of dry wood here, and never go for fresh wood. Always go for dry old wood, because that one is gonna, it has been dried by nature, and it's gonna light up better, it's gonna burn. Fresh wood is terrible for making campfires. I mean, it is unthinkable to me. And besides, you're gonna ruin someone's property, so that's also a no-go, at least here. I don't know about your place, but I don't think there's any difference in between Sweden and other countries when it comes to that, right? Ruining other people's property is a big no-no. Well, and one of the upsides of having it leaning as well here is that fire normally spreads easier going upwards, because the heat, rises, right? The flame rises, so if it's horizontal, it's only gonna burn like a small place, but if it's leaning a little bit, you're gonna have a wider burn. So fire's gonna start easier, but potato, potato. Like I said, firewood is everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And the only time you need to think about not picking the ground firewood, like the one from the ground, is when you're starting the fire, right? Because, I mean, when you're up and running, you can always dry the wood so that you can put it on the fire, right? Just put it next to the fire, and the heat's gonna dry it, and you'll be good. So the only time you need to actually really think about it is when you're starting the fire, because that's when you really need the driest wood, right? Makes sense, right? So eventually we're gonna go over how to make a fire from rubbing sticks and all of that. But, well, I mean, out here in the wilds, it's more important to make it than to look cool. So you can practice making it with sticks and everything, but bring a lighter, bring 3. I mean, make sure one is dry, that is one of the best things you can do. I mean, why struggle when you don't have to? I mean, right? See this piece of tar here? Pine tar is highly flammable. You can melt it, and you can drip it on anything that you want to be easily lit, right? Like if you make one of those Christmas trees out of dry branch and you add this on it, you're gonna have a torch that is really flammable. See, this tree here is reasonably fresh, right? It's still green on the branches. Still, you see here where it looks like it almost spontaneously combusted, right? That is the risk of, especially the root system. When it falls over and it, gets turned up into the sun, it has a risk of spontaneously combusting, and that is one of the reasons why they normally, keep after the forest, right? It doesn't look like this that often, but it's getting more common, though. It's getting much more common nowadays. But anyway, I mean, to me it's good because I got more firewood than I need for a year, so it doesn't really matter. But they should be paying me almost, right, for cleaning up the forest, right? So if you like the content, share, like, subscribe. You know, maybe not in that order, but you know the thing, you know the drill, right? I mean, you've been around for a while, so yeah. And see you later.